season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch, yeah. Must be the season of the witch. When I look over my shoulder, what do you think I see? Summer cat looking over his shoulder at me, and he's strange, sure is strange. You got to pick up every stitch, you got to pick up every stitch, yeah. Beat makes out to make it rich. Oh no, must be the season of the witch.
Good morning, everybody. That's my little jam out song, Season of the Witch. Okay, we're basically going to be talking about candles today again. I've got a lot of the tall boy candles here, the jars. Several of them have been lit for people, and they have not had a chance to come by and look at their candle. A lot of the times when I light a candle for someone, I will keep that jar until they have a chance to come over here, because yes, I do look at the candles, yes, I do read them, yes, I can kind of tell you what's going on, but I think everyone, if they're going to light candles, if they're going to do any type of candle magic, whether they're so-called a light worker with it, or, you know, whether they just do it every once in a while, or whether they're real hardcore on it, you need to read your own candles, because what you will learn, when you have been doing this for a long time, some of the standard meanings, you know, like that you kind of start going with, or you kind of start learning, they change. Like, for instance, you know, some people will, you know, have a jar candle, you know, depending on what the purpose is for. You know, they might have a jar candle that will crack and break and bust, and the wax go running all over the petition. Well, okay, for instance, a lot of people say, well, that signifies if it's an uncrossing or, you know, hex breaking or anything like that, that signifies that the spell and the roots on you have been broken, and that, you know, that you're covered and all. But myself, I have had a couple of candles before, like that were saint candles that I had petitioned, you know, for protection or to keep me covered in certain situations that's going. And I've had that jar candle go completely out to where there's nothing left and it bust, and a little bit of wax run over the paper and leave images. So that's what I'm saying when I say, you know, I can kind of look and tell you what I think the candle means, what I see and all, but I always advise everyone to look at their own candles, get your own idea, get a visual, you know, see what your spirit's trying to tell you. You know, they're going to tell you usually before they'll tell anyone else, you know, if you're really listening and you're really into what you do. Okay, this is one of the types that I'm talking about, okay? I know this isn't the standard Niño de Atocha. You know, usually he's sitting on a little throne, you know, and he's got his hat with his feather and his staff and all, and that's one reason why we synchronize him with the legua. Kat, I know you're real big with the Son of Niño de Atocha. I know that you have him running a lot. I know you said Allegua was your spiritual father as well. I don't, you know if that's exactly what you use yours to stand in for, or if you're actually, you know, petitioning the saint child. But anyway, like, this is the one that we get here from the little Hispanic grocery store that we have in this little bitty town. Their candles kind of vary. Their images are a little different. That's why sometimes, you know, I kind of, depending on what they have, I might, you know, take an alternate route and use a different candle. But this is the one that I'm talking about here. And as you'll look on the bottom, okay, I don't know if you guys can see this. I've got some lighting. This smug cracked. There was nothing left there. I mean, it burnt all the wax except for just a little bit. But anyway, it busted here. The flame scorched a little bit. And to me, if you look at this real closely, you know, to me it looks different here at my home. But this looks like a legua, like the stone cement head that he rests in, that the Otanes and the Secrets and all rest in, you know, the actual little head at the door. That's what it looked like to me. Now, to me it did. And with my petition, it was saying that he was covering me, that I'm covered, I'm protected. He's going to do what, you know, I was asking. I did have this setting at the door right beside him. Like I said, I keep my leg wet at the front door. And then, of course, you know, I have this working altar that's dedicated to him as well. But anyway, that's that. We're going to go on and talk about these. Everyone knows that I'm real big about the mighty hand, the powerful hand. That's what I use, and a lot of people in the South use on the first of the month, the first of the year, the first Friday of every month. It's like to keep a petition going to either, if you're in the hoodoo, to the saints, if you're into the Santeria, Voodoo, or whatever traditions with the African diaspora. Usually, you know, we do them to the Orisha or the Loa or whatever, and that's basically like a general blessing candle to keep everything going. And the reason I like this so much is, you know, to me, I don't see the Christian imagery on it because I see it as something else. That's me. I'm real big about syncretism, about symbolism, you know, things that speak to me. But you have the hand, you know, reaching out to the clouds to where the gods are. And to me, that symbolizes to me that you